Hey, Jodi Stewart here from 98.7 The Gator of the Palm Beaches, Classic Rock. Welcome to another edition of Gator Bites. We're checking in with you periodically with little slices of life, let you know what's going on in the world of rock and roll and what's going on here in South Florida. Could not be happier with today's guest. He's a friend of the station and not a stranger to any of our listeners. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, drummer of Def Leppard, it's Rick Allen.
Yay!
Hey, Rick!
Thanks, Jodi. Yeah, we were just saying we were talking recently. What, like a couple of weeks ago?
A couple of weeks ago, we were talking to you and your lovely wife, Lauren, about her new music. So I just want to ask you, how is she doing? She good?
She's really good. She's on another call at the moment. It's a very busy household. You can imagine, musicians and artists, and actually, my daughter, she's actually back in school now, so she's doing in-person learning. So
okay.
yeah, so she's doing great. She's so much happier being back at school than she was before COVID, because now she gets to see her friends. So
right.
She goes to school in a good mood. She comes home in a good mood. Win-win.
Good. Glad to hear. Yeah, I really enjoyed talking with you and Lauren. She was awesome. We loved her.
Yeah.
So when we talked to you last time, you kind of hinted that you might be going on tour with your art exhibit, and you might be coming to South Florida, but we didn't have anything confirmed. And now we do, and now we found out that you will be here in South Florida next week with 3 stops at South Florida Wentworth Galleries. And you'll be here for your art show. And I understand, is this going to be your first appearance since the pandemic?
Yeah, really. Since my last in person was Washington D.C. At the Wentworth Galleries there, and that was March of last year. So this is kind of exciting. It's just a bummer that I can't come into the studio, because I love coming in to visit you guys,
I know, and we love when you come in too. So we'll catch you next year when you come back in studio. The new collection, Wings of Hope 2021, featuring the Legend series, and we'll get to some of those pieces of artwork in a few, because we have some pictures we're going to show. They're absolutely awesome, but let everyone know what the Wings of Hope 2021 theme is.
I think we all need that at the moment. I think we all need, myself and Lauren, we just got vaccinated, and, it's an added layer of protection. Obviously, we're still being very cautious.
Right.
But the whole idea is that it's giving hope. It's giving people hope that, we're going to move into some sort of normality. So I think it's important that people feel that, and that they realize that, that's coming. We just have to be patient. And like I say, we're being cautious, but cautiously optimistic, as they say. So, we're still doing all the right things, wearing masks and doing all that stuff when we're out. But yeah, people need that at the moment.
They do, and I know people are, in Florida, people are starting to get out, and I know our listeners are going to be really excited about coming out and doing something, and there really hasn't been a lot of live shows yet, so just coming to see your artwork at the Wentworth Galleries is going to be worth the trip so far. But just tell us real quick, because I know you started with Def Leppard when you were 15, which to me is just like insane. But you started with your artwork at a young age too, right?
Yeah, I love the whole idea of just getting paint everywhere. It was, not formally trained or anything like that, but I discovered photography, discovered music, and 10 years ago, when my youngest daughter was born, we started painting together. When she was old enough. And it just totally re-inspired me again. So I just decided I wanted to do more of that. So actually, one of my first pieces was, what I consider to be a really significant piece. I did a Legend series of Steve Clark.
Okay.
And Steve, Yeah, my mum, she keeps in touch with Steve's mum. So
Oh,
I sent a photograph to my mum, and she sent a photograph to Beryl, and you know, she shed a tear, and she said how, you know, it captured his essence, this, that, and the other, which to me
wow.
was a huge boost. You know, that kind of gave me the confidence to really continue doing this. And you know, more recently, I just did a Johnny Cash, who's the original bad boy, you know.
Yes.
And then I did a fantastic Kurt Cobain, and then I did a couple of Eddie Van Halens, which I'm particularly proud of. So you know, I'm ready.
I want to show some of these pictures because we have a few that we want to put up on the screen. Let's start with the Eddie Van Halen because fantastic. So what gives you the inspiration to choose your subjects?
Um, People that had a significant influence on my life. Short story. One of my best friends growing up, he calls me. This is 1978, Rotary, of course, and he says, "You got to come and listen to this record." So I go around to his house. He plays me the first Van Halen album, and I was completely blown away. And then
Right.
a couple of months later, I saw them opening up for Black Sabbath, and honestly, Van Halen should have been headlining that show. It was one of the most exciting shows I've ever seen. And
Wow.
then fast forward to 1991, I moved to Studio City in you know, Los Angeles area, and
Right.
Steve Lukather is my neighbor, and
Yeah.
he calls me up one night and he says, "Rick, you got to come. We're having a get together. Eddie Van Halen's there. I want you to meet him." So
Oh,
so I go down there, met him. It's so unassuming, really, really cool guy. And then, of course, you know, when we lost Eddie, it was so devastating, not only to me, not only to, you know, millions of fans, but you know, I could tell that he was very loved by his family. So
yes.
to pay homage to Eddie in that way and paint him, it was for Eddie, you know, capturing that smile, man. I mean, he was in his element, you know, and for his family also. I really felt for his family. Huge loss.
Huge loss, and no doubt one of the greatest guitar players of our time.
Yeah,
Um,
I believe so.
I do too, because I had the privilege of seeing them a few times in concert and just always amazing. So let's show Kurt Cobain, because that one I love too.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, I purposely just did the one eye blue like that. I just felt like it was such a wonderful grungy sort of, you know, raw image, and you know, I just kind of wanted people. It almost becomes the focal point, you know, that one eye, and he had
Yes,
those striking blue eyes, and obviously somebody else that changed the music industry forever.
absolutely. And of course, one of my favorites is Janice Joplin, right?
Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, what an inspiration. I mean, she's just, you know, I love the way I did the glasses with the, what I did, I just glossed the glasses.
I love the glasses and I love the hair. I mean, that just it just shows the image of her essence.
Oh,
Just
for sure.
beautiful work. And these will be on display um, when you come to Florida. And I just want to let everyone know that a portion of the proceeds from every fine art piece that you have, this is going to be donated to veterans programs and Project Resiliency. Can you take just a minute and tell us about that?
Yeah. You know, myself and Lauren, we came up with, we put Raven Drum together back in like 2002. And then in 2006, I went to Walter Reed, and I met Walter Reed Army Medical Center, and I saw so much suffering. It really affected me. So when I came home, or when I got back to the hotel, I called Lauren up, and I was in tears, and I was just like, you
Oh
know,
boy.
we have to focus specifically on our wounded warriors, and that's when we came up with Project Resiliency, and you know, it was a perfect match because, you know, I suffered with PTSD. I suffered with a traumatic brain injury, and
Right.
I just had a lot of kinship. And you know, it seemed as though I could inspire them, but you know, seeing what they go through, they inspire me. So it was a match made in heaven. You know, it's the least I can do is help out our warriors. You know.
I love you for that. And I want everyone to know, if you've never seen Rick's artwork, I mean, he does so much. There's the painted drum series, and we'll just show a little sample of that too, because those are awesome.
Yeah, they're cool.
And so will some of your painted drum series be on display at the Wentworth galleries as well?
I think some of the drum heads will be. And I need to find out. I need to get some more drums done. I really like this whole series. But yeah, I know there's a ton of drum heads, but I'm not sure how many actual drums there are. They may have sold out, but I need to do some more. They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous. I love them, and everyone could come out and see all of Rick's artwork. I want to let everyone know. So it's coming up next Thursday, the 20th. You'll be on Las Olas, the Wentworth Gallery there. On Friday, you're going to be at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, one of my favorite places.
Cool.
The Wentworth Gallery there. But on Saturday, you're in Palm Beach County. That's a week from tomorrow, May 22nd, at the Boca Raton Town Center Mall. And we'll have that flyer up on the website, so everyone could know the times and the address and all that stuff. It does say on the flyer, ask about having dinner with Rick. So I'm going to ask about having dinner with Rick.
Yeah, as long
what is that about, hon?
As long as they pay for dinner, then we're good.
Okay. That's very good.
We do that quite often. Is you know, after the show, I'll meet with people, you know, and we'll sit and have dinner, and it's great. Nice. It's really cool. It's a nice way for people to get to know me in a different way, you know.
Good luck. I think I might come out and see you at one of the Wentworth galleries. Good luck with the show. Thanks for talking with us today.
No problem. Thanks, darling.
Bye.
Bye.